What's up, my Hot Wheel friends? How's it going? Hope you guys are well. You guys find anything? Wow. It's really tough out there right now. I tell you, I've been hitting those closeout stores a lot lately. You know, I know some of you guys have been hitting on some of those stores and finding some stuff, and I've been hitting them like crazy, and it seems like the only thing that I don't find is diecast. Action figures and stuff, I see tons of them, but I haven't seen much else. But I do have a few fun things to find. I got a package from Jcar. I'm going to share that with you guys. Check that out. I actually forgot what I got because I think I've placed like maybe 3 orders in the last few weeks. I noticed they were getting boulevards and, Walmart, nothing recently. However, I do got a cool story. I met the stock girl at Walmart, and she told me that she knows about them, and she's like, yeah, I know those are only a Walmart thing, this, and that. And she said, give me your number. And what? Sure. And she said she was going to call me and let me know when she got some. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Since when does stuff like that ever happen? Yeah, and then she ended up giving me her box. And I thought that was great too, so I got an M2 box. So I can keep my M2s in there, so that's awesome. I don't think I found anything else at Walmart. Matter of fact, I don't even remember where I got some of this stuff, but I'll check the backs. It might be international. So we'll check out some of these newer basics that I found, and I'll show you what I got. Oh, I found those this morning. I'll put those aside. But these are the furthest back that I found. I tell you what, I know you guys have probably seen these already. I'm using a new camera here. This was a totally random Walmart, not in my area, and I found this stashed, and this is a pretty awesome piece as far as the Fast and Furious set. And I found one of these stashed, which, I did grab one of these to steal the taillights, but man, that thing's good looking, especially for a custom. I would love to try another one of these. Quite a task, but hey, it's worth a shot. Hey, and speaking of customs, especially customs, because I'm going to have a customs video coming soon of some really fun new stuff. Some thinking outside the box sort of stuff. Whoop. Right there. Figured I'd try something different. You guys will see it. It is done. Can't wait to show you guys. Just trying to have a little fun and do something a little different, So put those aside, and I found these at a Walmart. Actually, I found it along with those 2 pieces. I thought these were kind of interesting and cool. I don't know. I just kept walking past it. And I'm like, I know it's just a mainline Matchbox, but it's just cool. The paint, the wheels, there's just something nostalgic about the way this looks to me. I don't know if they've done this look before, but it's something very familiar. Sort of like I had one that looked like this when I was a kid. So I grabbed that one. It's a set. Local Cruisers. There's the cars. I did grab one other that I thought was kind of neat from that. And I got this 69 Camaro. The paint on these is really nice. So those are kind of cool. I just grabbed those 2 out of that set. As far as Hot Wheels go, I did come across maybe twice the dump bin at my Target was filled. Guys, no premiums whatsoever. As I've said before, I always blow right past the basics, go right to the premiums. It's super easy. The pegs are always empty. There's nothing there. The only thing I found was this. And what is this from? 2020. So these were freshly stocked on the pegs. That is the only premiums that I've seen. And I really do like that BMW. And I really love the wheels on that Lancia there. So, not finding nothing, I grabbed that. But the dump bin has been crazy at Target. So here's some new stuff that I found, which, let's see, K-Case, I guess this would be. I love this Land Cruiser. Oh, and it's a treasure hunt. That's a really good looking treasure hunt. So I found that. Pretty sure that was Target. Yeah, because it's not international case. Speaking of Land Cruiser, this one's great looking too. Just a wheel swap on that would look awesome. Really great looking basics. You know, I try not to grab too many basics, and I get rid of most of them. But some of them are really good looking. That light, there we go. That looks a little bit better, huh? Yeah, look at that. I saw this one, I don't know, I guess this is not a new model. It's just a different color variation, but for some reason I never noticed it before. I don't know, I thought the deco on the side was kind of cool. Found this. This is pretty new. This Volkswagen ID Buzz. I believe this is like their electric vehicle. It's got front and rear tampos on it. That's kind of neat. Different. This DeLorean, I don't know, just something really cool about the paint. It was just like a cool flat blue. Thought that was kind of neat and different about this one. DMC DeLorean. And then the one that I was pretty excited about finding, because I keep seeing it in videos, but I have never gotten a chance to see one in person, was this Alfa Romeo. Because in all the videos I see, I'm like, wow, look at those wheels. That thing, they almost look like real riders on there. Doesn't this thing look like it would be a treasure hunt or a super? Just a super cool looking new model with new wheels. Yeah, those are, man, they're really getting those plastic wheels to almost look like real riders on there. Just a really cool looking new model. Great livery on this. Really good. That would have been cool to get in the Spettacolare set. So that one's fun. That's cool. Happy to grab one of those. I don't know. I just grabbed a couple of these. I know they're silly. But, you know, if you think about it, I don't know if it's possible to chop the roof off of one of these, but it's just a little tiny Supra. It kind of got like a little grill in there. Yeah, it's just the roof that's silly on these, but it's a tiny Supra. I wonder if you could cut that, put it back on, and make like a tiny Supra. I noticed it's got like its own little tailpipe on there too, which I think is pretty cool. Not just molded into the plastic. So I grabbed one of those. So that's it as far as the new basics go. I just got a few of those. But then this morning, I ran into some older stuff, but we'll get to that last. Let's get to the package that I got from Jcar, and we'll check that out. So, you guys know the California Lowrider series? These? And you know how they had a, let's see. Yeah, they have the Impalas, the Caprices, the sedan, the Coupe de Villes, and I think I have some of the Caddies, but there's always been one that I was really intrigued by. And if you guys know lowriders, you know that there's a very nostalgic lowrider that stands out, and that's the Gypsy Rose. And I just never found one in the wild, and I saw this pop up on Jcar, and I thought, if I'm gonna have one, this is the one I'm gonna grab. Boom. I tell you, I know sometimes these green machines can look a little funky, but on this particular model, I think it works. I think it looks pretty cool. The metallic green, torque thrust. Actually, no, I think these would be called Keystones back in the day. So, yeah, that's just super cool. Such a really good looking model for an Impala. Yeah, so definitely happy to at least have this particular model in my collection of the lowriders of the Gypsy Rose here. And then as far as the package that I got from Jcard, which by the way, if you guys are ever interested or wondering where I get parts or order anything from, a lot of these places come with the stickers and the sponsors, or the stickers and names of the places where I order a lot of this stuff from. So as far as like airbrush parts and paints, spray gunner, wheels and parts, 164 Lifestyle is fantastic. 3D parts, you guys can always ask me, I'll let you know. I say it a lot in these videos, but whatever you want to know, I get a lot of it. And a lot of it is from eBay, and some of these sellers are great sellers from eBay. But from time to time, Jcar has been getting some cool stuff in lately, and they've had scratch and dent sales where they say the packaging is dented or whatever, and I've been jumping on it, and I've seen that they've gotten boulevards lately, and I know I haven't been able to find those, so I figured I'd order some. I think that's what this is. I don't know. I don't remember, but I sliced it open. Let's find out. I think I know which ones I got, and then later on the other ones became available, so, oh yeah. Been working on a red custom. Maybe I'll show you guys a sneak peek at the end. A certain super that's going to be coming out real soon. Very excited about it. Yeah, I don't know if these I got for a special price because these were scratch and dent. I don't know. I know I've seen some of you guys order this stuff before and it really wasn't in bad condition. So I went ahead and went for it and grabbed the new Boulevard set, and the ones I really, really wanted was the A86 and that Evo. Those are the ones I was really going for there, so boom. There's that Evo. It really looks good. I'll change the light here a little bit. Well, I guess that's best right there. Yeah, I think it looks great. Plastic wing, huh? I guess it's not too bad. Doesn't really match the paint all that well, but I like the livery. Sort of got that rally art livery on it. But yeah, I knew I had to have this one, so just in case I don't get a phone call from the gal at Walmart, I know I got some secured. So I grabbed that one, and I grabbed this A86 with the Advan livery on there. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Great premiums. Great details on those too. This camera focuses a lot better. Yeah, that looks great. So I believe, I know I made an order for a few others. I was interested in the that Holden there, so I believe I got that. Not so much that Cyclone. I love that truck, but that color just isn't working for me. And I believe we got the Benz in an earlier premium set last year, so I think I got some of those. So got a couple of those. So that's it from Jcar. I got these, and I ordered this nice greenie here. So that brings us to the last thing I'm ready to show you guys, which happened today. Something very, very rare that happens from time to time. So I walked in to my Target this morning, and I was late. And let me tell you, if you're late, you're going to have at least, and we're only talking about like 5 minutes. I happen to be over at Walmart because they open first, and then I jump over to Target in the morning, and I was late. And usually when I'm there first thing in the morning, there's 2, 3, 4, God knows how many other people, especially lately with how hunting is, already ready running in with me. But this morning, like I said, I was late. It was just me. Of course, I walk down the aisle, go straight to the premiums like I always do. Still empty. Still nothing. Let's peek around the corner and look at the dump bin. It looked just the same as it looked last night, because I checked last night after work just to see maybe anything. It didn't look any different. You know when a dump bin looks like it's been run through? Especially when all the cars are stacked up all nice and neat and put aside. That's what it was. I should have took a picture, but I was so surprised I couldn't believe it. Well, you always gotta check. Matter of fact, I brought out a couple old Supers here from back in the day. This Carbonic, nothing special, fantasy model, but it is a Super. Found that in a dump bin that was completely trashed. This Roadster, another fantasy model Super. Found this in a dump bin, completely trashed. Well, I didn't find a new case Super, so what do you guys think that I found? Check this out. These were sitting in there. Now, of course, I love this Mercedes, and like I said, I've been working on a project of a Super that's coming up. About that color right there. Pretty excited about it. So this was in there, the treasure hunt. So I thought, that's cool. I honestly wasn't going to grab this, but what are we working with? G-Case here? That was in there, and I went ahead and picked up a couple extra Benzes. I can't tell you guys how many times I've seen this car and just look right past it. It's great looking, but when you've seen them and you go through cases, and we're so far past this now, when you see them, you just breeze right past them. I almost threw it down, guys. I almost threw it down. Check this out. Boom. Treasure hunt. Look at that awesome color. I tell you, I was really surprised looking at this. I was like, look at that cool like burgundy red bottom. And I thought this had torque thrust wheels on it. But no, it's got like deep dish 5 stars that are like glossy painted. Super cool. With the red lip, I was stoked. Finally got another treasure hunt. So since getting back into the hobby just last year, every Super that I found, which is just a few because I got them right here, the Camaro, that purple van, and the Miura are all really great looking Supers. Super stoked to find these. So yeah, totally rare occasion where I came across a Super. So how cool is that, guys? And I'm telling you, the dump bin was trashed. You never know. You never know. And like I said, I almost overlooked it because I've seen that one so many times, I almost threw it right back down. So, stoked to have that. And finally, get to do this again. Get to pop another Super in a protective case. Boom. So that makes 4 total. So, hey, every now and then, guys, you got to be persistent. You got to check. You never know. You never, ever know. Somebody might miss something. Because I think that's what happened with this one. So, that's what happened this morning. Happy to share that with you guys. Gonna have some new customs to show you guys. Waiting on a few parts to finish up a few. Some that you guys have seen, but we'll go over a little bit closer so you can check them out. And also, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a custom. If you guys have been watching my community posts, I've been asking you guys what you think about particular options for making a custom. And you guys have picked colors and wheels, and that car is done. So if you're interested in that car, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that car and maybe some others. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Appreciate you. Catch you on the next one. Take it easy.